Lesson 46. Let's begin with our first word, antiseptic. A useful phrase to remember is antiseptic mouthwash. An antiseptic is a substance that prevents infection by killing bacteria. Doctors use antiseptics to clean wounds before bandaging them. Antiseptic mouthwash kills germs in the mouth and helps prevent bad breath. The phrase antiseptic mouthwash is used when talking about a liquid that helps clean and protect the mouth from bacteria. Now, let's look at conspicuous. A helpful phrase for this word is conspicuous error. If something is conspicuous, it is easy to see or very obvious. A person wearing a bright red coat in a crowd of people dressed in black is conspicuous. A spelling mistake in a big sign is a conspicuous error. The phrase conspicuous error is used when talking about a mistake that is very noticeable. Next, we have endurance. A good phrase to remember is endurance of a runner. Endurance is the ability to keep going for a long time, even when it is difficult. A marathon runner needs endurance to complete a 26-mile race. Someone working long hours without getting tired has strong endurance. The phrase endurance of a runner is used when talking about an athlete's ability to keep running without stopping. Let's move on to grandeur. An example phrase is God's grandeur. Grandeur means great beauty, power, or importance. A royal palace has grandeur because it looks impressive and elegant. A mountain covered in snow can have a sense of grandeur because it is majestic and breathtaking. The phrase God's grandeur is often used when describing the majesty and greatness of nature or divine power. Now, let's talk about inhabit. A useful phrase is humans inhabit Earth. To inhabit means to live in or occupy a place. Birds inhabit trees, and fish inhabit the ocean. People inhabit cities, towns, and villages all over the world. The phrase humans inhabit Earth is used when talking about where people live on the planet. Next, we have mastery. A great phrase for this word is mastery of vocabulary. If someone has mastery of a subject, they have expert knowledge and skill in it. A chess champion has mastery of the game because they know all the strategies. A musician with mastery of the piano can play very complex pieces easily. The phrase mastery of vocabulary is used when talking about having a strong command of many words and how to use them correctly. Let's move on to obstinate. An important phrase to remember is obstinate child. If someone is obstinate, they are very stubborn and refuse to change their mind. An obstinate child might refuse to clean their room, even after being asked many times. An obstinate person sticks to their opinions, even if others try to convince them otherwise. The phrase obstinate child is used when talking about a kid who does not listen and refuses to do what they are told. Now let's discuss principally. A phrase to associate with this word is, you are principally a student. If something is principally, it means mainly or mostly. A teacher is principally responsible for educating students, but they also organize events and grade papers. A student is principally focused on learning, but they might also play sports or join clubs. The phrase, you are principally a student, is used when reminding someone that their main role is being a learner. Next, we have speculate. A useful phrase is speculate about the future. To speculate means to guess or think about something without knowing all the facts. Scientists speculate about life on other planets because there is no proof yet. People speculate about who will win an election before the results are announced. The phrase speculate about the future is used when people try to predict what will happen next, even though they are not sure. Finally, let's talk about usage. A helpful phrase is common usage of the word. Usage refers to the way something is used, especially language. Some words have different meanings depending on their usage in a sentence. The usage of slang changes over time as new words become popular. The phrase common usage of the word is used when talking about how a word is most often used in everyday speech or writing. That's the end of Lesson 46. Keep practicing these words and phrases to build your vocabulary and confidence.